Hi everybody, Kat here. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. It is January 6th, and I tell you, Canadians and people around the world are rejoicing today because Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, a dingbat of the highest order, has resigned. Not really. I'm here to break this down and tell you what's really going on, because it's a lot deeper than you think. It's a lot deeper than you think in his speech today. Trudeau has pledged to step down as leader of the Liberal Party and as Prime Minister as soon as the Liberals name his replacement. Now, this requires a leadership convention, which could last anything from, a couple of votes, a couple of weeks to months, depending on how indulgent they really want to be. So there's no guarantee there. And see, now here's the thing. It took Trudeau saying he will step down once they do this. They couldn't kick him out, because when he became elected, years ago, he changed the provision of the charter of the Liberal Party that they couldn't get rid of the leader voluntarily if he didn't want to go. So they can't vote him out, right? They've been wanting, his whole caucus has been, he could have resigned a year ago. He dragged this out, and everything, all of his decisions, when you look at their impact in full, just like his whole term as Prime Minister, everything has been conducted to destroy Canada, in my opinion. Honestly, so we have a situation here now where he said he will step down once they find a leader for this, to facilitate this. And I mean, this is a move you don't really want to. Some people are saying it's good, it's bad, it buys him time. He petitioned the Governor General to prorogue Parliament for this period of time so that the Liberals can conduct a leadership convention, and he can prorogue Parliament till March 24th, because in there, right at the end, I believe March 26th, they have to reconvene because there has to be a vote on a spending vote for the government to continue functioning. I forget what they call it. But it's like they gotta pass a spending bill, and it's gotta be done at that time, so they will have to convene. So he can only prorogue for that period of time. That gives the Liberal Party time to find a leader. And then what will happen is, at some point after that, they'll call an election. Now, legally, they have to call an election sometime before October. So they've got almost a whole year. So here's our situation. Justin Trudeau, having prorogued Parliament, all the opposition parties and even his own Liberal Party are now actively against his leadership, yet he is now in a position of lone wolf rule, a despot, some would say a dictator, much the way he ruled during the whole worldwide bug, when Parliament wasn't sitting because it was unsafe to gather. So he basically, he did what he wanted. He did what he wanted. There was no arguments. There was no debate. There was no input from any other member of Parliament. He was acting alone. Now we're getting into the same kind of a situation where he's dissolved Parliament. The Liberal Party does have a responsibility to come up with a leader. They've got till the end of March. A lot of stuff can happen till the end of March. I mean, in a couple of weeks, President Trump is going to be formally installed. And, there's the whole border issue, tariffs. Who's in charge in Canada? Nobody wants him as the leader, but he's the leader. And he's effectively said, till you guys get your shit together, the Liberal Party. He said, I'm just, you're not coming to work. He's closed down Parliament. He's just going to rule. It's going to be a one-man show till everybody can pull it together and an election can be had. And stranger things have happened. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this move. I won't be happy until he is really gone. Right now we have a pledge to step down, which sets some things in motion, but shuts down the government and gives him autocratic rule for the time being. And we all saw the way that he behaved during the Freedom Convoy, conduct which our Supreme Court has ruled to be unconstitutional and illegal. Keep in mind the things he did. And he's kicked everybody out of the government, got it shut down. Said to the Liberal Party, well, if you can find somebody better than me, go for it. You've got a couple of months to do it. In the meantime, I'm just going to be here in my house in the hill and I'll just run things on my own till you sort your own mess out. Can you imagine? I know the way I'm characterizing it, it sounds clickbaity, but truly, this is the reality. And when you've lived up here and you've lived through those kind of things, and you've seen the way that he acts, it's not out of line to be worried. We're not out of the woods yet. I think things will come to fruition and an election will be had later this year. We need it yesterday. We don't need it in October. The longer it drags out, the worse it is going to be for the people. And in reality, I think for the Liberal Party itself, because people are so over them and want them gone, for them trying to drag this out to squeeze the last drop of blood and money out of the Canadian people for their own enrichment, that's all this is about. So we're still living in tricky times. Trudeau's a real tricky bugger. So we gotta keep on our toes the next few months and see how all of this develops. and I will be certain to keep you posted. Have a great day. Like and subscribe to this video. Share it amongst your friends. Leave me a comment. I want to know what you have to say. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, everybody.